Hello, Gene Schwimmer here. Welcome to today's vlog. If you've been following the vlog for the last few days, you know that I am in New York. I usually live in Tennessee, but I'm just visiting for a few days. I actually fly back tomorrow. I'm recording 2 videos in one day, 2, count them 2, because I don't know what's going to be happening tomorrow with the airport and planes and all that, and then what I have to do on the weekend once I'm back in Tennessee. So I'm doing a second one on a Thursday. Can't be as topical as maybe I would like to be. So I'm just going to do a short video just to visit with everybody because I so much enjoy visiting with everybody. Just a short subject here that I've been meaning to talk about, so why not now? So the topic is term limits. Specifically, it's whether Democrats should have term limits. And when I say term limits, I guess I should say term limits like this, because I'm not talking about the term limits that we're all familiar with or that you're thinking of, the term limits of how long one serves in office. I'm talking about a limit on the terms that our Democratic friends are using to drive President Trump out of office. As we all know, our Democratic friends started out with Russian collusion and obstruction of justice. That didn't work out so well for them, so they looked for something else to fulfill their predetermined desire to drive Trump out of office before he even took the oath of office and entered office. So neither collusion nor obstruction worked out. Now they have this new thing. Well, they had this new thing, which was quid pro quo in the Ukraine, but they didn't get much traction from that. So they did something that has never been done before. This is a first, thanks to our Democratic friends, impeachment by focus group. Because what they did was not hire an independent counsel to investigate, as is usually done, as has been done in the past, to see if there are any impeachable offenses and then just to list the offenses, or simply to declare that no such offenses were found. Instead, they're trying to, well, they start out with wanting to drive Trump out by accusing him or convicting him for something, and they're just looking for something. They're looking for a crime. It's like the old phrase, well, Lavrenti Beria, the old head of Secret Service for Stalin. I'm sure you're all familiar with the saying, show me the man, I'll find you the crime. Well, Trump's not that hard to find. He's very accessible, the most accessible to the press president that I've experienced in my lifetime, as far as I can remember. So he's not that hard to find. So they found the man, and now they're just trying to find the crime. So, as I said, they started out with collusion, then obstruction of justice, then quid pro quo. Then they went to their focus groups. They convened focus groups, and they just ran various crimes by them to see which one the focus groups would like the best. And then presumably they would, well, actually not presumably, they actually did it. They ran various terms by these focus groups, and, well, let's be accurate here, maybe it was only one focus group, however many it was, they ran these terms by them, and it looks like bribery and extortion were the ones that were most popular with the focus groups. I haven't heard extortion very much, so I guess they decided to go with bribery, and if that doesn't work, then I suppose they'll go with extortion. So one idea I had for our Democratic friends, since you're just looking for crimes, just looking for a buzzword, try murder. Murder is usually a pretty good crime to get people fired up about. So just accuse Trump of murder. Rape is another good one. Rape, mass murder, crimes against humanity. There is a whole cornucopia of things that you can charge Trump with that have real buzz, that would really get people excited. because people are not very excited about these impeachment hearings. It's certainly nothing like the Watergate hearings that I remember from my youth. As I recall, the nation was riveted to those hearings. They're not so riveted to these. So try those and see how those work, since they have as much to do with reality as what they've been charging Trump with so far. So why not just go for murder? Go for murder one, okay? And, I don't know, prostitution, that's another good one. Try that one. But also, it's not just impeachment hearings. There's also, who remembers global warming? I used to hear so much about global warming. Then when the globe did not cooperate by warming, they switched to climate change. So now it's climate change. So if it gets hot, it's climate change, and we have to do something about it. If it gets cold, then it's climate change again. Whatever happens in the weather, it's climate change, and we have to spend trillions of dollars to do something about it. Even though there was just an article published recently, it actually appeared in a few places. China is building coal plants. They are going hell-bent for leather to build coal plants, and these coal plants from the Chinese will create more pollution than could ever be offset by the steps that our climate panicking friends want us to do. But they still want us to do it, of course. So they've used global warming, they've used climate change. I don't know what they would come up with next. I don't think there is anything. I think that exhausts the list. But should we have term limits? Should we limit Democrats to, 5 terms, come up with 5 terms to charge Donald Trump with, and if none of those stick, then that's it. You're out of terms. You're out of crimes with which to charge Donald Trump. Now, if we apply that to global warming and climate change, the weather, well, then our Democratic friends are in luck if we use the 5-term limit that I suggested, because that's only 2. So you got 3 left. So you can come up with 3 new things to scare people with if climate change doesn't do the trick, which apparently it isn't. And that's it for today. That's the vlog. That's my idea. Whenever I can help our Democratic friends, I don't hesitate to do it, and neither should you. And until the next time when I have more ideas, maybe even better ideas, well, if you have any ideas, you put them in the comment section. That's what it's for. You can make a comment and you can suggest things to help our Democratic friends, because they so obviously need all the help that they can get. Also, don't forget to thumbs up if you like the video. I already told you about putting comments in the comment section, and then you could share the video with anybody you think would also like the video. You could subscribe. I love getting subscribers, which reminds me, I got one more. I'm up to 23. The last time I checked, not much in the whole scheme of things, but it's a big deal to me. I don't remember getting a notice of who it is who signed up, but thanks a lot, whoever you are. I appreciate everybody who subscribes, and I appreciate everybody who comes back and sees me again. And until we all see each other again, bye.